I wasn't allowed independence growing up. I had to fight for every ounce of freedom. I wasn't even allowed to leave the house without permission, let alone drive on my own terms. But here I was, miles from where I had started, behind the wheel of my own life. No one could tell me where to go or how to live. It's ironic. I still hear, "You better not," in my mother's voice. I don't know why she sounds like that, but hey. And I wonder, what did my parents do as teenagers and young adults that made them feel the need to control me so much? I was a kind, quiet child. All I ever wanted was to go to a movie with friends, to visit their houses, but it was always a bad time to go. As if the moment I saw the world beyond their walls, I'd realize that life I was living was a lie, and I'd break free. My husband and I have always worked for everything we have. Neither of us had much growing up. He lost his mother at 17 and his father was barely around. When he asked for help with college, he was told to get a real job and to pull his head out of his ass when he said he wanted to be a physicist. Meanwhile, his brother got a full paid ride. I had to teach myself how to survive, how to be my own parent, and how to have my own motivation. Some people get a safety net. We never had that. We joke about it now. What even is that? If we fail, who's helping us? No one. We've sacrificed so much to get where we are. We've gone without, we've struggled, eating oatmeal for every meal because it was all we could afford, skipping trips, skipping luxuries, making sure the bills were always paid, even if it meant having $5 in our bank until the next 2 weeks, until payday. I think that's why I push myself the way I do, because I have to, because no one else will, because proving that I can is the only way I know how to live. We work well together when there's a task at hand. It's the emotions we struggle with. I have too many and my husband has too few. I bottle things up and I bury them deep. But one thing I've always been good at is working with my hands. I don't mind learning, getting dirty, and figuring things out as I go. This is our third house together. We'll take everything we've learned and apply it here, and we'll learn even more along the way. Because this house, this challenge, is just another step forward. And as Master Yoda says, do or do not. There is no try. In this video, I'm tearing up the old parquet floors. This was probably an update in around the 1920s. It's hard to tell from the photos and the video just how bad the floors were. They were buckling, especially by that door, because the dogs would just pee, and after talking to the neighbors and friends, apparently she just kind of let her dogs use the restroom and wherever part of the house that she felt like. And I did find a photo of the kitchen full of newspapers that she let her bulldog pee on. But at least the flooring protects the old heart pine that was underneath. You can see on the rosin paper all that dust and stuff that's on here on the floor. It's ammonia from all the dog urine, and it smells so bad. So after getting all the flooring and the carpet out, the smell started to dissipate after about the third day that we were here. And it was extremely hard for me to sleep at night because the ammonia smell was terrible. So I would be putting the blankets over my head. I also have a hyper sense of smell. So apparently all the smells bother me more than anybody else. And that's my downfall there. And over by the bay window, they pulled up the old flooring to put in some vents, and the floor is missing, so we're gonna have to patch that in later down the road. And on that chandelier, I don't know if you can see it, but the little like bottom cup thing, I'm not sure what that was called, I forget. It is ready to fall and shatter, and I wish I would have cut that wire and just took it down before it did fall. So this video might be may not be super exciting, but this was my first montage, and stay with me. Leave a comment and subscribe below. Thank you.